How's it going, guys? It's Pretty Joker. Welcome back to another Gauntlet chess video. Today, I'm actually going to be giving you guys a few tips and tricks on how to become a better Gauntlet chess player faster. Because as you can see right here, I have a lot of achievements. I mean, I have a lot of achievements in the game. I mean, I have 107 demons. I mean, it's kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Stuff's a little bit crazy. So, oh, I can open my chests. Alright, hopefully I'm getting 100 ice shards. Okay. I mean, that's not too bad, but I mean, as you guys can see, I'm at 99 ice shards, which is, a little bit frustrating, and then I have all of these other ones, so, yeah. So, yeah, I'm going to be telling you guys a few tips on how to become a better player. A few easy demons that you can easily beat if you just put enough practice in. So we're going to be starting off with the main levels here. So as you can see, we have the first 10 levels. So you have Stair Menace, Back on Track, Poltergeist, Dry Out, Base After Base, Can't Let Go, Jumper, Time Machine, Cycles, and X Step. These first 10 shouldn't be that bad. I personally find the hardest to be Time Machine and Cycles, and then X Step isn't that bad. But then when you get to Clutterfunk, things are gonna get really tough. Clutterfunk is going to be a huge step up in the game, but you have to do it. Another thing that you want to do is if you're on mobile, auto checkpoints is probably optimal because it's very inconvenient to have to tap the button at the bottom to place a checkpoint without auto checkpoints. But if you're on PC and you're using auto checkpoints, it's just not good. Like, look at this. So, as you can see, there's just being a checkpoint placed so much. That's not really practicing. So, I just turned off my volume. Okay. So, but when you do this, like here, let me get to, like, another part. So, right here, starting at this mini cube, I want to place a checkpoint there so that I can practice the whole section. But if I die, I can go back to the beginning to practice what I died. So, that's really the main thing. If you're on PC and you're using auto checkpoints, turn that off. If you're on mobile, it's definitely a lot harder. But after you do Clutterfunk, Theory of Everything, and Electromagnetic Adventure shouldn't be that hard. Skip Clubset, because Clubset is a massive step up. Skip Electrodynamics, skip Hexagon Force, do Blast Processing, Geometrical Dominator, and Finger Dash. Those aren't that bad, if I'm being honest. And honestly, at that point, you could do Hexagon Force, and Electrodynamics, but you could also do some demon levels. So if we go over here to the map packs, you can easily do these 3 demons. Now, not easily. I think the Nightmare by Jax and the Lightning Rod are not that bad. Lightning Rod is definitely harder than Nightmare. There's only really one tricky part in Nightmare, but it's not even that bad. So these 2 shouldn't be that bad, but Crescendo, on the other hand, is a lot difficult, or a lot more difficult than these 2. So this one will definitely take you a lot longer, but you just got to get over it, because these 3 demons will like set yourself to wanting to beat other demons to get better at the game. So these 3 demons are a really good way to get into demons in the game, and it's Demon Pack 3, by the way, in case you were wondering. But after that, you could, if you didn't do Hexagon Force and Electrodynamics, then you should probably do these 2. And if you did them before the 3 demons, then you can move on to Clubstep. I recommend doing Clubstep before Theory of Everything 2, mainly because Clubstep's harder than Theory of Everything 2 in general. So if you're able to do Clubstep, you're definitely going to be able to do Theory of Everything 2 with relative ease. I mean, 8-Bit Ryan is a perfect example. I mean, this guy took forever to beat Clubset, but then he was able to get Theory of Everything 2 down with relative ease. So if you're able to do Clubset, which really focuses on the rocket, like the rocket is a main thing in Clubset that is going to give you the hardest time. It gave me a hard time back when I used to play on my mini iPad. I mean, this account that I'm playing on right now, my Brady Bunch Boy account, I started it on the phone that you're watching me on. But back in like 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade, I had a mini iPad that I used to play on this game with, and back then Clubstep took me forever, and then I was able to beat Theory of Everything 2, not like quickly, but faster than I did Clubstep. So, beating these 2 levels is crucial to becoming, you know, a better player, obviously. So it really helps. Don't do deadlocked yet. That is a huge thing. A lot of people beat the demons and then they move directly onto deadlocked. I mean, like, you could, but deadlocked is miles harder than anything you've ever done yet up to this point if you're following my guidelines. Not guidelines, instructions. I don't know. Deadlocked is just much harder. I mean, you can even see right here, 472 attempts. And then if we look at these two, I mean, 294 and 218. Like, pretty much double the amount of attempts I had in the other two. Like, this level is just, it's way harder. So yeah. So skip, deadlocked. So yeah. So, you've done all the levels. Good job. Now we move on to the online demons. So far you probably haven't done any medium demons, but we'll get to the medium demons later. Right now we're just going to be heading on to the easy demons. And I'm going to be showing you guys a few easy demons that could actually really improve your skills. Like the first one, we just have X. Did I type X in? Okay, I did type X in. Okay, well, whatever. X is right here. So, X by Triaxis, it's on my channel, back when I was on my phone. It's on my channel that I beat. It took a long time because, again, I wasn't that good at the game on my phone. So, this level, it's just a mix of everything. It's just a really good level because, like I just said, it's a mix of almost everything. I mean, this was obviously a 2.0 level, so it doesn't have, you know, the spider, but it has everything else that you need. So, alright, memorization. Oh, God. Okay. Oh, okay. This is insane. How am I doing this? Okay. Okay, well, you guys get the gist of it. X is a really good level to get better at the game because it's a mix of everything. A Speed Racer is another good level that is a really fast-paced level. I mean, it took me 94 attempts, but obviously I'm pretty good at the game, and I think I beat this when I was, like, decent at the game. So, this level, it's fast-paced, but it will probably get you more comfortable with the 3x speed. Death Moon is another level that I just have a lot of nostalgia for because this was one of my favorite levels back when I was on my mini iPad. So this level, it's not that hard if you know what you're doing. Now, obviously, I probably have a lot of muscle memory built up in this level because I played it so much. But this level, it's just really fun. It's long, so it'll get you better with more longer levels. It'll, like, because consistency is one of the biggest things in this game. Consistency is huge. So you gotta learn to get consistent at the game, and this level will help you get more consistent. Because XL levels are some of my least favorite levels in the game, just because if you die towards the end, you gotta go all the way back. I've always hated that thought. But there are a few really good XL levels, like this one, that's not too hard, but it's still really fun, and could be challenging for a few people. Now, we'll see how far I can get. I mean, I don't think I can. I don't think I'm gonna get that far, but you know, we'll see. That mini wave is actually pretty tough. I remember having a lot of trouble with that mini wave when I first got there. I mean, it's not that bad, but it's like pretty tough. Okay, let's see here. This UFO is probably the hardest part of the level for me personally. It's just, especially this mini UFO coming up in a second. This mini UFO, you gotta time your jumps. I don't know why I jumped a third time there. Okay, that was pretty stupid, but yeah, this level's not too bad. It's really good. I really like it. Platinum Adventure won't give you much trouble at all. If you're able to do all of the levels up here that I've already talked about, this level should be a piece of cake. It's probably on the levels of something like Crescendo or the Lightning Rod. It's one of the easiest demons in the game. It's insanely easy. So yeah. Okay, so now we're going to be talking about problematic. Problematic is a hugely important level, because if you're not good at the wave, this level will help you so much, because this is a 9 circles level, and if you don't know what a 9 circles level, it's basically like a wave themed level. Like, wave is the main thing in the level. So when I first did this level back on when I was on my mini iPad, this level took me forever, because I wasn't that good at the wave. So this beginning part, for me personally, I was doing it earlier today. This beginning part is the hardest part of the level. Okay, I got it. Okay, and then this rocket part isn't that bad. So here we go. Blah, 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 blah. Like, I played it today and I sight read up to like 60%. So okay, but you guys get the gist of it. It's a wave level. It really gets you better at the game, especially with the wave. So I really like that level. Okay, another level that I have a lot of nostalgia for, no pun intended, is Dear Nostalgist. It's another XL level, but again, it's not that hard. It was made in 2.0, but it's designed to look like a 1.9 level, or like an early like 1 point whatever level. But it's just a really fun level, and it's one that took me a long time as well, probably like 800 or 700 attempts to beat the first time. So I really love this level. It's really fun. This wave, if you did problematic, that wave shouldn't be too bad. This rocket part can be tricky for some people, because it is kind of tight, and I almost died there. That was kind of look, okay, I promise I'm not bad at the game. Okay, Dear Nostalgist is really good. Decodes is really easy. We'll talk about the Neptune levels in a second. I know there's a retros. Ultra Paracosm is another really like easier 9 circles level. It might be easier than problematic. I mean, I haven't played them in a while. I've not played this level in a while, so I really don't know which one's harder. But do this and problematic, and then you can move on to stuff like retro circles, which is another pretty easy 9 circles level, which was actually my 50th demon. I remember that level being my 50th demon. Okay. I don't remember. I haven't played this level in forever. So Ultra Paracosm is another pretty... So Lonely Travel is a level that I really wanted to talk about, just because it focuses so much on consistency and getting like consistent at the level. Because as you can see, this beautiful XL, it's 6 minutes. This is a 6-minute long level, and it used to be a medium demon, but they changed it down to an easy, probably because the parts of the level are really easy. Like, there's only like 3 tricky parts that could be demon difficulty, and the thing that sucks is that they're all in the second half of the level. The first 50% of the level is really easy, so then when you get really far into the level and then you die, because one of the last parts of the level is really hard, being the UFO starry night part, it's really frustrating. I've died at that so much. Actually, one of my comments that I put, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find it, but I commented 90 and it was really bad. So this level, you just gotta get consistent, just practice it. This is another level that took me forever on my mini iPad, but I was able to do it. I never really reached that good, or like I never really got that good on my mini iPad. I mean, I was decent. I was able to beat Deadlocked. That was a really stupid death. I was able to beat Deadlocked, but that's because I probably put in like 3,000 attempts into it, and I just non-stop practiced it, which isn't really good, because when you're just non-stop practicing, like, you are getting better, but it's better to take baby steps up to more difficult levels. That's probably the best thing that you can do. Because, I mean, that's like, I mean, it is different, but, like, it's like going from problematic to something like Poltergeist, like, or Crimson Clutter. Like, it's just, it's most likely not going to happen. I do not remember this part at all. I have no clue what I'm doing. I know you have to go at the top. So you go up here, don't you? Yeah, okay. And then I remember there's a coin up here. So there's a coin right there. Boom. This level is beautiful. It's one of my favorite demons just because the song is beautiful, the art is beautiful. I mean, it's such a fantastic level, and you really should do it. It's just the 6 minutes might throw some people off, just because 6 minutes is a long ass time to be focusing on a level. So it can be pretty tricky for some people. Jesus Christ, I'm so bad at this game. Okay, so there's Lonely Travel. And that's really all of the easy demons I want to talk about. Freedom is a really good XL level. I mean, it's on my channel from a few days ago, so you can watch that video if you want. Infinite Circles was also on my channel a few days ago. I just took a screenshot on accident. Invisible Clubstep is a level that's, like, it's literally Clubstep, but, like, everything, like, you can see it. Like, it's literally just Clubstep. So if you can beat Clubstep, I mean, this is obviously harder, because it's harder to see, but it's like, it's not like Invisible Deadlocked, where everything is actually invisible, like, you can't see anything. Like, you can see where to go on this. Like, it's really not hard. I mean, like, look. Like, if you know Clubstep, then this level will be really easy. Guys, I am playing, like, absolute dog shit today. I don't know what's going on. Blue Hell is on my channel. Retro Circles is a level that took me a long time. This level took me a very long time. It's harder than Problematic and any other 9 Circles levels that I've mentioned. I don't remember it at all, by the way, so I'm gonna get wrecked. I'm gonna get boned. I have not played this level probably since I beat it, which was a long time ago when I first hit 50 demons. I have a screenshot, actually. I'll put it on the screen of me getting 50 demons on this level. Man, this rocket part's really easy. Oh, okay, we have a ball. Okay, this is like... Ah! Okay. Okay, I was scared I was gonna have to jump. Okay. Okay. The stupid pause! Okay, it paused there, so that was kind of cheap, but it's whatever. So that's really all of the easy demons. Robotic Rush is a really fun level, and so is Spark. Spark is a level... Yeah, I posted Spark. Yeah, no, Spark is actually a pretty tough easy demon. Like, it's pretty hard, just because it's very chaotic towards the middle, but it is so much fun. It's such a fun level. The gameplay is really, really good, and it's a fair level. Like, every time you die, it's always the game's fault. Like, there really isn't anything that I can think of that would be the game's fault at all. So, this level, it's just a really good level. Let's see if I can remember this. Wow, that was really easy to sight read. Okay. Let's see if I remember this, because this is going to be a little insane. Okay, here we go. Wow. What the? How am I doing this? I got wrecked by the boss. I had no clue what I was doing in the boss. Wow, I actually did really good. Okay, so you can see how it's really fair, and it feels smooth. Like, it's very, like, once you know what to do, like, that probably looked really tough, like, for some newer players, but once you learn it, it's actually way easier than it looks. So that's really all of the easy demons I want to talk about, except for a few. So let me just go to a creator real quick, because I don't know where he is on the... Oh, yeah, this is it, right? Yeah, okay. So we're going to be talking about the version 2s. Now, I've beaten all of the version 2s apart from Oh, wow, I haven't even done blast processing version 2. Oh. Wow, I didn't know I hadn't done that one yet. Okay, I'll definitely do that one. This is by far the hardest Theory of Everything 2 version 2. But doing the version 2s are a really big step up, especially with a few of them. I mean, obviously the original ones, like before the demons, are pretty easy. A lot of them they're all in the map packs except for Theory of Everything 2 version 2. But once you get to the demons, except version 2 is really easy. It's just memorization. There's not really much skill, it's just memorization. Clubset V2 is tough, I guess. I mean, it's not that bad. I mean, I remember I beat it in like 20 attempts. I know I beat it in like 20 attempts, but this added to it, I guess. I don't know. Electroman Adventures V2 is really easy too. Theory of Everything 2 version 2 is easy. Like, how many did these take? 74 and 44. The first thing that you're going to come across that's going to be challenging is Clubset version 2. This level used to be a hard demon, but it got bumped down to a medium. This one took me a while. I beat it on my mini iPad. It was definitely the hardest demon I had done on my mini iPad, which was one of the last demons I was able to beat before my mini iPad broke. This level will be really tough for you if this is going to be your hardest demon. If this is your hardest demon and you're going into it, it's going to be tough. And now's probably a good time where you can probably do Deadlocked, like after you beat a few easy demons, and maybe after this level. But yeah, no, this level will, especially with the rocket, kind of like the original Clubset, it's really, it's really big on the memorization and the skill. This is a really good level to get you better at the game. Let's look at another one. Where's Electrodynamics? Here's Electro. Death Funk is in a map pack, and it was pretty tough for me because that was my 120 secret coins level when I got 120 secret coins. It was the last map pack level I needed before to get this UFO, which is my favorite UFO. So this level took me a while. It was really hard for me. But Electrodynamics V2, I have a weird relationship because on my mini iPad I was never able to beat this, but I had so many attempts put into it, and I was able to beat it in like 40 attempts. I know it's at 64, but I've definitely played it a few times outside of, or after I beat it the first time. But this level, for me personally, is easier than Clubset version 2. If you're comfortable with like 3x speed rocket, this one won't be that bad. The rocket parts are really tough in this level, probably on the same page as Clubset V2's. But this level, again, is going to be a big step up from, like, anything else. And then we have Hexagon Force B2, the first hard demon that you should come across. It's hard. It's harder than the others. It actually didn't take me as long as I thought it would. Wow, I thought I had, like, 500, not even 400. This level is pretty tough. It's pretty hard. There's a few parts that I can remember giving me a lot of trouble, like the dual mini ship after the ball. The dual ball is actually surprisingly not that bad. Like this rocket part's not too bad. This is probably the first like hard part. Like that's like not too bad, but it's, oh, you can come on. So yeah, this level is going to be another step up. But if you're able to do this, then you're getting better at the game. And then Blast Processing V2, I don't know why I haven't beaten it. But then Theory of Everything 2 version 2, I haven't even beaten this yet. I haven't even really tried. I think I already have like 100 attempts. Yeah. Probably from when I was really bad. I don't know how long it's been since I've actually touched this level, but we're gonna give it a go. Because this is the level that I'm actually planning on doing soon. Because I know it's a level that is like really good to get better at the game. So, oh, how am I alive? That was such a fluke. Okay. Why did I think I was upside down? What am I doing today? I'm playing so bad. There, that's how you do that part. Okay. And what the heck? What just happened? Okay, whatever. So I'm gonna be trying this level soon. Wish me luck. So yeah, there's the Neptune levels. They'll definitely get you better at the game. Okay, now we're going to be talking about some other medium demons that will definitely get you better. Why is it showing? Oh, I thought I had completed put in. There's Electrodynamics V2. Verity is... There's... Wow, I have 600 attempts. Wow, I didn't even know I had that many. Hide and seek. Reason and why. Grand and glorious. This level's mini wave is really hard, and then the end rocket is also really tough. This will definitely... If you've done some of the Neptune levels, this one shouldn't be that bad. Like some of the medium demons and even Hexagon Force. Like this one... Like that's really tough. That mini wave is really tough for like... So far, mini wave hasn't really been a thing. Unless you're doing like problematic retro circles and stuff like that, but even then, like I kind of fluked it, or I've just gotten better at the game, because that when I first did this level, that mini wave was so tough for me. So let's see if I can do it again. Yeah, see, like that mini wave is really tough, and then there's an end rocket that's also really hard. Gold Temple, I actually recently beat this. It's not that hard. There's just one part in it. There's a rocket part at like the middle of the level that's really tight, and it's tough. It's a tough rocket section. There's Death Fog. Zafari is a really fun level. That the beginning, like after the first rocket and wave, this level's really easy. This is one of the hardest parts of the level. This rocket. And then that wave is really tight. Okay? But after that, it's really just knowing what's happening. Oh, I almost got through there. Yeah, no, that's really hard. That wave is pretty tough. So, do Zafari. It's really fun. And then... we have probably my favorite demon I've done. I don't know if it is my favorite demon I've ever done, but it's definitely up there. Nintendo by I'm Fernando is another really long level, but it is so fun. The gameplay is some of the best gameplay I've ever played. It's a really fun level. I really recommend. If you've beaten like a bunch of the levels that I've already mentioned, this one shouldn't be that bad. Like, it might cause you trouble just because it's really long and it's the hardest XL level I've talked about. This level, though, is so fun. The gameplay is perfect. It's one of my favorite demons. And finally, I am going to be talking about Ebb. This level I have a huge connection with, because out of all of the levels that I beat on my mini iPad, this is the one I had the biggest connection with, just because it took me forever. It's really good on teaching you about duels. Duels is like a huge focus on this level. Beat this before Hexagon Force V2 though, because Hexagon Force V2's duels will seem less hard if you beat this, because these duels are really tough for like if you just stumbled across this level and you've only beaten like up to 3 of everything too, this is going to catch you off guard. Like, look at this duel. Like, that's pretty technical. So, and then we have this duel, which isn't as bad as the first one in my opinion. There's just a few things you have to remember. I'm so mad I did that. But yeah, this level, it's just really good to play. It gets you way better at the game. Jesus Christ. When I did this, for the first time on my mini iPad, I got so much better at the game because of this level. Like this, Jesus, why am I dying at the beginning? Actually, the beginning is a little chaotic. Oh my god, can my dad stop sneezing? He's being so annoying today. Jesus. Sorry. Why am I dying so much at this beginning? These rocket parts can be tight for some people. Oh my god, what did my dad take to make him sneeze so much? Did he like snort, like instead of snorting cocaine, did this man snort pollen or something? Jesus Christ. Okay, can I please, like, get to the mini wave? I want to get to the mini wave, because I did the mini wave today in practice mode, and it seemed so much easier than it once did. So I'm gonna look back at an old video of it, like when it first came out, and look at the mini wave, because the mini wave used to be so hard, and it was so easy when I got to it today. So maybe it got nerfed. I have no clue. Okay, don't go too early again. Oh my. Okay, I'm not gonna get the coin. Screw the coin. I'm just gonna play the fucking level and beat it. I jumped. Okay, whatever. I'm not doing it. Okay, so there is all of the demons I'd plan to talk about. Is the weekly demon out yet? Oh yeah, it is. Okay, whatever. So now the last thing I want to talk about are the gauntlets and when you should decide to do them. Obviously, skip the demon gauntlet, the doom and the death. Do the monster last out of them all. Hellgate Menace is a level that's actually pretty tough. I did the gauntlets in pretty much one day when I first switched to computer and mouse. I did all the main levels and then pretty much all the gauntlets. This is the only level I wasn't able to complete, but I had like 70% on it, and then I was so tired because I'd been up all day playing this game, and I have no clue what I'm doing. Like, I have not played this level since like the first time I ever did it. Wow, I remember this rocket being so hard for me. Died, yeah. So do the monster gauntlet, do all of these gauntlets, because the only one out of this page that will give you trouble is the Magic Gauntlet, because Empyrean by Vibrant is definitely an 8 or 9 star level. Do not be fooled by the 7 star, because this level is actually really hard. As you can see, 212 attempts. I mean, it's a tough one. Empyrean by Vibrant. It's a hard level. But in terms of the demon, doom, and death, in my opinion, the demon gauntlet was the one that gave me the most trouble, especially with Hell, and Mechanical Showdown. Hell, as you can see, 121 attempts. That's very misleading because I had actually done Hell before this. Or I hadn't even beaten it. I had only done like 500 attempts and I had only been at 58%, so I knew what was coming. But this is probably maybe the hardest level in the gauntlets. Maybe. I mean, there's a level in the gauntlets that's always like the hardest, and this is definitely the hardest in this gauntlet for sure. I mean, this first wave will catch you off guard. I mean, I'll probably die too, but yeah, see, it's pretty hard. But it's, I mean, I used to suck at that wave part. Sidestep by Chase is probably one of my favorite demons. It's really fun. The gameplay is really good. The Doom Gauntlet, for me, when I first did it, I have not played any of these levels since I did the Demon Gauntlet, or the Doom Gauntlet. No Eyes by Darwin was, for me, the hardest level in the Doom Gauntlet. I actually recorded a video for Darkness Keeper back when I first did it. I actually got a video of me beating it. I completely forgot to upload it. So, I mean, I guess I'll upload it, but No Eyes by Darwin was easily the hardest one for me. Shrill Hallway was originally probably the hardest one, but it got nerfed to the bone. Like, there used to be an icon part where it would blink. Like, your icon would, like, phase out of visibility and invisibility, and it was super annoying. The first rocket part was really hard, and so was the first wave. But it got nerfed, like, really badly. Like, it got really nerfed. So for me, No Eyes was the hardest demon in the Doom Gauntlet, but it's not, like, too bad for me anymore. Like, I did it in practice mode today, and it wasn't that bad. It probably, I think I beat it in, like, 30 attempts in practice mode, so. And then finally, the Death Gauntlet. Ghoul, Shuriken, and Predator shouldn't give you that much trouble if you've been able to beat every other demon and Doom. A-Dust is also a pretty easy demon. As you can see, 31 attempts. It's pretty easy. But the Behemoth by Jacob Rozo, man, like, it's an XL, But my problem with this level, I think it's a great level. It's really fun. I think all the parts are really good. But my main issue with it is everything is super easy up until the very end. Like, the first 70% is so easy once you know, like, what it is. And, like, you know what's coming up. It's so easy, but then the end boss fight is so hard. But for me, the hardest part, here, let me go to the copyable. I recommend making a copyable of the boss fight so you can get better at it. For me, the hardest part of the boss fight is the first part. The very first section, right here, when you turn into the rock and you have to go in that little corridor. That's, for me, the hardest part of the boss fight. Okay. Wait, what? I don't even know how I died there, but it's okay. So do that, and you'll be good to go, and then you'll have the gauntlets. So yeah, that's pretty much the basics. The basics of how to get to be a decent player. You know, I've beaten 107 demons, so I consider myself a pretty good demon. I mean, there was a demon that I played today that I beat that I didn't even get on camera because where was it? It was one of these. It was in, here we go, Nothing by Iris Wolf X. I was able to sight read this level in 26 attempts. No practice mode. I was just able to do it in 26 attempts with no practice, which is the first time I've ever done that. This is a really easy demon. I mean, it has some tight flying sections. Like, I'd say a good 30% of the level is like tight flying, but it's not that bad. So yeah, that's really the basics of becoming a better player in Geometry Dash. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.